November 17th, and this is the London Review. Hi guys, Robert Rivera here with the Rivera Trading Group in association with Trading Academy. And it's been a while since I've done this, a week and something like that. The market's been kind of crazy, choppy up and down. I've been super busy doing other things and I just didn't really feel like making videos. But then I thought, well, we have some people who are looking forward to these and maybe I should be discussing what's going on. The market has been up and down, right? Gold's been going crazy. The spreads are back to being high. So it's not a good pair to trade at the moment, even though the setup looks like it's about to explode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that gold is about to explode in one direction or another. And GBP USD has been doing pretty good. The fake out has been paying out consistently. The fake out now, I think we may be 17 and 0, something like that. I mean, we haven't lost one yet since I introduced the fake out strategy. It's been super consistent. Now I'm kind of teetering between, okay, what do I wait for? Do I wait for the retest or do I wait for the fake out? The other day, GBP USD had a beautiful retest. I didn't take it because I was waiting for the fake out. But the fake out's been paying so well, and it's such a clear signal that it's hard to ignore. Let's go to see what happened last night and GBP USD. So this is GBP USD as I had it set up last night. Now, I don't think I had the trend line there. I'm putting the trend line for your reference so it helps you see a little better what happened because I actually have zones created for the team. But basically, we're looking at it shot up like crazy during the 6 p.m. candle. And I don't know what that was. That had to be news related. I was still looking forward to boxing in that consolidation that we see right there. But then the 6 o'clock just shot up. Well, what that said to me was that if this thing broke down, if it broke down below the support line, then it was probably going to fill that huge candle. It's probably going to go at least deep enough to fill that candle there at the bottom. And so, in fact, I think that's what it did. But then I was very aware once it got there because the whole thing has been so bullish that it's very likely to be a fake out. And so it's what it was. And so let's look at it. So these are the results of GBP USD last night. And as you can tell, sure enough, it broke down below and it filled that green candle. That's why I was anticipating it was going to fill that green candle. So I took that sell coming down. And then actually I had a couple of plays in here with GBP USD and then a gold play. I went into gold looking at the situation. Now I'm not gonna talk, I don't have the graphics for gold, but I went into gold because I saw what I was doing and expecting a break to the bottom. But when I went in, the spreads were six pips, man, 6 pips spread. And I was like, oh, I gotta get out of here. So it went 10 pips, but it should have been 16, and I just got out. I went ahead and took my money there and just got out and forget gold because of the spread. But I came back over here to look at the fake out that was happening. I called it out for the team. I told them, now that it's hit the bottom of that candle there, it's likely going to turn into a buy. And so sure enough, it came back up, broke above support, retested support right there and took off to the top. Broke the trend line, retested the trend line, went up for 61 pips. As I call it there, the fake out payout. That has been paying us out for quite a while now. I got to say 2 or 3 weeks without fail. The fake out has been paying us without fail. It's a simple, very simple strategy with very specific rules that anybody can follow. I recommend anybody looking to join a team committed of traders committed to helping each other and helping each other grow to come and join us at trendtrading.academy. All right, check us out. But anyway, and then you'll learn all the stuff because we give it away practically. I can't say practically free, but yeah, it's practically free for what we're charging. Okay, let's go to the results. So these are the results from last night, and so there's that gold trade. I took that's just 10 pips basically, as it was coming down, and I saw how big the spreads were, and I anticipated it could bounce to the upside. I went ahead and took my money, and sure enough, gold basically kept consolidating all night long.
going up to the trend line down to support, up to the trend line down to support. So in other words, it's wedging. It's about to explode. And then my red right there, GBP USD, was an early sell. I mean, if you could actually see the numbers, my entry for that one was actually better than my last GBP USD win. But it rejected at the bottom instead of breaking through at that moment. And so as it started going up to the upper zone, I went ahead and took that buy to the upper zone, basically canceling out that loss. And then I waited for the momentum to come back in. And so sure enough, momentum showed that it was going to break the bottom. And so I took the sell to the bottom. I could have taken the buy going up, but talking to the team last night, as I was talking to them about protecting yourself from yourself. Another trade would have been over trading, I think, for me. Even though it seems like it was an obvious buy, but I think it was just going to be over trading, so I didn't take it. 250 for the day. As I was explaining to the team, 250 a day. What does that translate into? 250 a day. That's 500. That's 1,000. That's $1,200 and 50. Yeah, 1,250 for the week. 1,250 for the week. That's 2,500. That's 5 grand for the month. 5 grand for the month times 12. That's 60K. Okay. So this tiny little trade of $250 translates into $60,000 at the end of the year if all I do is do this. So, what I was trying to encourage them to do last night was when you have your money, take your money. If you all you did was 25 pips every day, starting with $1,000 account, if using proper risk management, if all you did was do 25 pips a day, the at the end of the year you will have 6K your first year. Well, 7 with the original one that you had. Okay, you have 7K. By the end of the second year, you will have 42K. All right? And by the end of the third year, you would have over 200K, and that's using proper risk management, only taking 25 pips. We try to, sometimes we compare ourselves to other people. We see what they're doing, how well they're doing, and all we do is sabotage our own success because we're comparing ourselves to others. Okay? Just $25 a day, 25 pips, starting with 1,000K, $25 a day on your first year leads to 6K at the end of the year. And if you just use proper risk management with that 6K, it multiplies into 42, it multiplies into 200 by the end of the fourth year. Okay, yeah, by the end of the third year, which is the beginning of your fourth year. All right, I'm ranting now. I don't want to rant, so I'm going to cut it out. Bye.
Welcome back. So, as I was mentioning there, I made the point of telling the team about protecting themselves against themselves. Sometimes we try to catch, we see other people getting 50 pips. We see them getting 100 pips, perhaps making a ton of money, right? Everybody's bragging about how much money they're making. We don't we don't know if they're in demo or if there's a real account, right? Because we can't always tell. But $50 a day, $25 a day, starting $25 a day, will have you at 200K by the fourth year. All right, $50 a day. Imagine that's so much more, right? 250K. I mean, $250 last night. Doing that consistently, it's $60,000 at the end of the year. I just made a $60,000 trade. That's how we have to think about it. Okay, that's how you should be viewing it. Every little bit of money that you are adding to your account is padding your account. Anytime that you are in the blue, you are in the 10% that made money that night. 90% of traders do not succeed, okay? That means that you are in the elite category. Now, if you enter a trade and you have won it, right? And you enter another trade and now you lose the money that you made before, you just overtraded. You just overtraded and eliminated the profit that you had. You went from the 10% category of traders to the 90% category of traders. All right? Keep that in mind, okay? Because sometimes, again, by comparison, we hurt ourselves. So protecting ourselves from ourselves means when you have the money, take it, run, go home. Let all the other people lose their money. You take your bag, go home. All right, guys, this is Robert Rivera with the Rivera Trading Group in association with Trend Trading Academy. I hope that you're receiving value from what you're seeing. And if so, please like, comment, and subscribe. God bless you.